Good morning, everyone. I don't know if I'm. Oh, there it is. Let me turn some of this stuff off, y'all. I forgot. I wasn't thinking. I guess I was so anxious to come up here to talk to the YouTube and the YouTube community. Not that I haven't made videos in a while. I have made videos. I don't know what YouTube is doing with the videos, because I'm sort of new at this and I'm trying to get to the AdSense and all that stuff like that. And there's a lot involved in this thing, it's kind of confusing. So I don't know if I'm gonna be monetized now or later. But anyway, whichever way it goes, it's closer to what is it, Christmas or something like that. And so it's fine with me, as long as they come through sooner or later. Come through, YouTube, come through. Well, let me tell you about the weather up here, y'all. That's one reason, before I go to sleep, because this weather like this puts me to sleep. As you could see out there, I don't know if you could see how it is raining. And it has been raining like this ever since I got up. Well, at first it started like a drizzle. And then I listened to the weather report, and the weatherman tells me, I think he was talking to me directly because he knew I wanted to get out of the house. And so he told me, he says, hey, listen here. He says it's going to be raining off and on all day. And he also said that we may get some thunder. I wasn't happy with that report. But anyway, I'm just going to, I don't have any choice except to stay in. And so, but I find plenty to do. As a matter of fact, I keep telling myself, I don't know if you could tell, if you could see the dust right in here. And I think I have enough Windex to clean that off. If I don't, it's a terrible day for that though, y'all. I like to do stuff like that when the sun is shining bright. And I wanted to wash the windows over there on my French doors. Because I noticed, like, when my little grandkids were over here, their little hands, great grands, should I say, not grands. Them grands are old. I got two. I got my son's kids are young. He's got a 2-year-old, and he just had the baby. Let's see, April, May, June, July, August. She's 4 months now. And those are the two youngest grandchildren that I have. Otherwise, the youngest one is 20. What is Naya? Naya is 20. She was born millennium, so she's 23. This year she's 23. And so, and then here comes these two little babies, but they weren't over here. I had the little grands were over here. And sometimes great grands, I keep saying little grands, but the little great grands can be a little busy, a little busy. But, and their little hands, as a matter of fact, I haven't cleaned the windows off in a while, and this is sort of on my agenda. The glass thing over there, I don't know what it's called, whatnot shelf, over there, I've got to get that done. And I've got to definitely do the French doors. The windows over here, I really can't get to them, but I can get to the ledge. I want to wipe the ledges off. Because when the yard people come by and they're blowing that dirt, somehow or another it gets, on the window ledge, on the, the ledge, I guess you call it the ledge part. And it's dirty, even though the whole windows need to be washed. But I'm an old lady. I got an excuse. I don't have, can't do it. But that I can do. So I'm going to do those. And it was in my plan, was on my agenda to do that, other than change my sheets on Monday. That's the one thing I did. My granddaughter did some vacuuming for me when she was over here, which was a big help. That vacuum cleaner, that I need to really get rid of it. I need one of those, the stick vacuum, something that's lightweight. That vacuum cleaner is heavy. even though it glides across the floor and everything, but to just dragging it around and stuff like that, I just really need something smaller. And so that was on my agenda, along with changing the sheets, do the ledges. Now, this is my plans. I got this in my head, and then I was going to go downtown to, to do some stuff, just to be going down there. Really, it doesn't take me long to get downtown and come back, but I wanted to do this before I went out in the street, because when I come back from the street, and the mean streets, I want to go to bed, take a nap. It's nap time. And so this is what I do. It seems like to me that most of the time I get my energy, to get up and go is in the morning. In the afternoon, I'm cooling down. Sometimes I even cook dinner in the morning. I go ahead and get it done, if I'm going to cook. As a matter of fact, right now, I've got some chicken wings in here. Let me show you. I got some dishes in the sink, so don't pay that no mind, y'all. Like I said, the little grands were over here. They were drinking their little cups and stuff. But this is my dinner right here, y'all. I got this stuff marinating. Ain't nothing but some chicken wings. Chicken wings, and ooh, it smells good, though. And some garlic in there, some onion powder. I think I might have put some seasoned salt and some Italian seasoning. I don't know, y'all. I put a lot of stuff in there because I'm going to wash it off. After you marinate something for a few hours and stuff. As a matter of fact, I got to put it in the refrigerator because it's already thawed out. And I'm not going to cook it right away. But when you marinate, and then, after you marinate and, brine it. This is more like a brine. And so after you brine it, before you cook it, you're going to rinse that off and, before you cook. Y'all know how to cook. But that's how I do it, y'all. Then I'm going to bake it. I don't hardly fry it anymore. And I think I've used that air fryer maybe once, twice, max, maybe twice since I had it. I just don't like the air fryer. I don't know why. I really don't. And that big pressure cooker, I had the Wolfgang pressure cooker. I gave that to my daughter. I said, well, and I don't think it ever really worked right because, we're not here talking about pressure cookers and how to cook. Y'all know how to cook. Come on now. You know how to make a chicken. Wash them, clean them up, and put them in the oven, season them, your type of seasoning. And you want to put some barbecue sauce, you could put the barbecue sauce on it, hot sauce, paprika, whatever you decide, mustard, just slap it on there. And trust me, ain't too many, you can't mess up chicken too bad. You really can't. I remember a long time ago, I was watching Oprah. Oprah was one of my favorite shows to make my day. And I was working for an alarm company. It was an alarm company and an answering service, but mainly it was an alarm company. I was a monitor. And then there was, a little bit of answering service at that part, but it wasn't much. But the boss let us have a TV because I was working alone. There was nobody there but me 95% of the time. 98. I put 98% of the time because sometimes they, come into the office and then they would leave or something like that. But anyway, to keep us company and keep us, I guess, grounded was to, have a little television up there. So we had a little television. And Oprah was one of my favorite shows that I watched. I think she was just starting her show about that time. It was like 1978 or something like that. Somewhere along, no, not that long, because wait a minute. Well, anyway, I was working there when, when my son was born. He was born in 88. I don't know when Oprah started. I don't know if it was 80. It had to be because I had just really started this new job, even though I had worked for the same guy before, because he had an answering service, bigger. before, so I was, into the answering service by this time. But anyway, he gives us a TV to watch, to keep us company, being that we're there by ourselves. But I do remember a few times I did nod off, and he had cameras all over the place. I know he see me sleeping, among other things that I was doing up in there. But anyway, and so Oprah was my favorite show that I watched, when I went to work. And I remember one of her programs, I don't know exactly what the rest of the program was about, but she was talking about how she couldn't cook. So she didn't know how to cook a chicken or something. I said, too many ways you can mess up a chicken. You can boil a chicken, he's still going to be good, edible. You can bake a chicken, he's still going to be edible. You can fry a chicken, no flour, no nothing, he's still going to be good. He just a good old bird, that's all I can tell you. And that's one of the easiest things, one of the first things that I learned to cook. It was, I learned to fry chicken. I used to cook fried chicken, I was up there with KFC, back in the day. But I can't do that no more because I got away from it. Like they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. And that is a fact. Because even when I sew, now when I bring my sewing machine out, and I used to sew a lot for my children, my girls had 4 girls. So I'm sewing a lot. But then if you stay away from it a while, you sort of forget how you did things. And the same thing with crochet. Now, if I pick up my crochet right now, even though I know how to, do the knitting and stuff like that, the casting on and stuff like that. But for any particular pattern, I may have to follow or, look at someone and then it'll come back. It'll come back. And the same thing with cooking. If you don't use it, you sort of lose it. And then you get out, you start eating out. And now a lot of people are gravitating towards the more expensive restaurant. Because McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, Wendy's, all of them suck in my book. But anyway, I didn't come up there to talk about that. How's y'all doing? And how was your weekend? I hope everything went okay. You had a beautiful day, pretty nice day yesterday. As far as I'm concerned, it feels like fall already to me. I was cold. Like they say, that thin, your skin gets thinner when you get older. You're just chilly. And I'm going to have to get my sweater and put it back here on the back of my chair again because I took my sweater and put it in my room. So I have to get another sweater and bring it out here to get, Excuse me, y'all. I'm telling you, this fog has come back. I don't know why, because I was calling myself rinsing my throat. But that was earlier, though, because I was, up here. I was talking to my daughter, believe it or not, earlier this morning. Yeah, because we was trying to figure out something about this, like I said, this channel. I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to somebody who knows what the deal is. Some of the old timers, even though they got information there, but to me, it's not, I can't explain it. They'll tell you one thing and then it's like it not pertaining to you. It's pertaining to something else. And then, they sent me a pen in the mail. I said, okay, this is it. This is all I have to do. Then they're telling me I got to do something else. What? Hey, Google, what do you want me to do? Where you live at? I will come over there to your office and give me your phone number so I can call you. I want to talk to you, Google. But, I mean, it's so much. It's like you got to go to graduate school to figure this thing out. High school ain't gonna kick it, baby. You got to have college at least 8 years of college to figure all this stuff out they're talking about. Oh, wow. So I just go to bed. I get tired. Like I tell my daughter, we've been trying to figure it out together. But I tell her, I said, I can't take it anymore today. I got to just get away from it. Get away and come back and figure it out, some more. So if y'all get a YouTube, you get the YouTube monetization, that's what you got to do. You got to figure it out. Or either you got to get somebody who knows the ropes. If you got somebody who knows the rope, which, I mean, my daughter knows a lot, because this is the type of stuff she does at her job. But she playing a new game here now. This is a new ballpark she's in. And she don't know her way around that yet, But I think we're close. If we're not there, we're close. But I shall keep you posted. I will let you know as soon as it comes. And they told me I had, what do you call that thing? The button that's coming. I think it's coming tomorrow. I'll let you know if I get it and everything. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to dress up for the occasion. I'm going to put on a dress. That's what I call dressing up, putting on a dress. But I'm not comfortable. I'm in the house. I'm in my apartment. And I'm sitting around and I got on pants or either some pedal pusher type things. That's all I wear. And t-shirt, there you go. That's me. And I put my, scarf on my head to cover my baldness. And I'm out. I don't wear this outdoors, though. For some reason or another, I just wear this up here on YouTube. But when I go out, sometimes I put a cap on or a straw hat, being, in the summertime or something like that. And in the winter, I put on like the skull cap. Depends on the weather. Y'all ready for snow? Well, as soon as it gets here, you already know I got my camera. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about buying that new camera. I think I told you before. And so I might order that new camera today. I might. I don't know. Because I'm not decided. I'm undecided about which one to get. I don't want to pay a lot of money because, what I'm doing up here on YouTube probably won't even cover that. It won't. It won't cover. It definitely will not. I thought that the YouTubers was making a lot of money, but, in order to, I'm wondering how these people make all those millions of dollars. I mean, I ain't trying to be no millionaire, nothing like that, y'all. But I would like to see, bank a little bit, you know what I mean? I don't know. I guess that's why so many people, they post so often. It's because, which I love doing it. Because I mean, I put out video every day, every other day, and sometimes I take a break in between. But I don't mind doing this at all. Like I said, it's company. It's like something to do. As a matter of fact, I come up here and I do the YouTube and talk to the YouTube community before I even do my housework. As a matter of fact, I'm doing it this morning before I even had a cup of coffee. Which I should have had a cup of coffee before, and we could have had coffee together. Here's my cup. See my cup? This cup right here is gargantuan. It's colossal. Like, believe me. But my granddaughter, let's see, it says, I think I may have shown it to you before. I had it for a long time because my great-granddaughter, she's going to be 5 this year, I think. And I won this at one of my granddaughter's baby shower. I think this is like a double cup, holds maybe, looks like it might be 20 ounces. I'm not sure. See, it's bigger. See how big it is? It's huge. I love the color. It's great. And I have another mug that I won at one of my other granddaughter's baby showers. It's blue. It seems like I'm the winner. When I go, I know what they're doing. Like one of the questions was, guess. Okay, they had this roll of tapes. So what you had to do is take, pull the tape out, get just enough tape, how big you think she has grown around the belly area, how big the baby is. And so I would come about that much. I said, I'm good at this game, maybe because I've already been there and done that so many times, because I had 5 children. And so I know it's about that. And then one time I won the Duncan Hines, and that was right down my alley. Duncan Hines was my buddy at the time. Still is, I love Duncan Hines. Not Duncan Hines, Dunkin' Donuts. I got my mind on cake, and I know I don't need no cake. I do not need any cake, y'all. Let's take that out of my mind right now. Coffee I can deal with. So I think I'm going to have a coffee, but I'm not going to use this big cup. Sometimes I like to have 2 cups, but the coffee, if I put it in here, I see that it gets cold before I finish drinking it. That's why I like mine. I think 16 ounces. They're either 12-ounce cups or 16-ounce cups. The gray one that the Serenity Prayer, and the one with the bear on it. Those are my size. But I don't use the little tiny cups. Remember the little tiny? I call them look like little tea set cups. I do have a couple left. They'll go to a set of dishes that my daughter had given me. I guess you say everybody gave me. Yep, sure did, because I didn't have no money. Like these little cups like this. I don't use those. Yeah. But this one, now this is a nice size cup right here. But I hardly ever use it. Hardly ever. One day I'll show you my mug collection. If I haven't already. I've made so many videos. I need to put this up somewhere. I made so many videos I can't keep up with them, y'all. Sometimes I forget, and then I realize, oh my goodness, I've told this before, I've said this before, and I've shown them this before. Let me show you the jewelry day one more time. There's Pinky out there. Oh, let me tell you, I named my little heater. Remember my little heater with the light? I named her Oranga because she's orange. It almost sounds like Spanish. I think Spanish and orange in Spanish is naranja or something like that. But I named her Oranga because she's orange. And then somebody said, it sounds like a orangutan. And on that note, I'll talk to y'all again soon. Have a great day if you can. I hope the weather is better where you are so you can get out and get some sunshine. Until the next time.